You're listening to ConsciousOne.com founder Scott Martineau interview one of Conscious One's influential authors about their books, the ideas behind the books, and their inspiration. Find out more about Scott and the numerous Conscious One authors at www.ConsciousOne.com.
And connect to and let the earth feed you. You're very cerebral, you're very mental, you're very etheric. And you really need to be earthier.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd be outdoors, I'd be running, I'd be biking, I'd be rollerblading, I'd be gardening, I'd be cooking, I'd be, painting my house. All of those things that would help keep reinforcing that core self.
So if those things are necessary, why was I pulled out my rooted self for 6 months and experiencing instant manifestation, instant karma, just almost like being in the spirit world?
Because I'll go back to what I said in the beginning. You come from a long soul history where you have been pulled out.
Oh, okay.
So you're just going right back to what's familiar. And remember,
okay.
We're seeking balance.
Yep.
So you don't want to get pulled out. And part of you has sort of checked out as a strategy for survival.
Yeah.
So you've got to stay in.
Yep.
And so when you're with somebody in relationship, and anybody listening takes note, and you find yourself all of a sudden abandoning self and literally channeling the other person, start breathing through your nose. It's important to breathe through the nostrils. And let out the sound, ah, because that opens the throat chakra, gets you back centered, and start saying, there's a picture window to my left, and there's a red rug on the floor, and there's a rocking chair, and there's a plant that's kind of needing water, and there's a book in front of me, and just start identifying what's physically around you. And I'm sitting on a chair, I'm sitting on a rock, and it'll snap you right back.
Okay.
And you can get right back to center within about 1 minute. And I'll tell you where you exit is you hold your breath. Out you go.
Mm.
So there's some very practical things there for you, David.
All right. Excellent.
Okay.
Words of wisdom. Thank you.
My pleasure. Are you there?
Moira, are you there?
Scott?
Am I here?
Yep.
You hear me?
I can.
All right. Moira, are you next? Welcome to the call.
Thank you very much. Good morning.
Hi, Moira. When's your birthday?
On the 2nd of February, 1961.
And what would you like to ask me?
I would like to ask you, could you please tell me what my spirit guides want to tell me?
Okay. Well, first of all, Moira, what I'm seeing for you is that you have been very comfortably connected with both the intellectual world and the religious world in past lives, but this time you are to bring to the physical world and to your peers and to your community the wonderful healing abilities that you have developed over lifetime. So you kind of have to come out of hiding.
All right.
And start sharing your gifts. You have suffered in past lives, so this fifth chakra we're talking about, well, you've been taken down for speaking things that have not been accepted, for being spiritually forward-thinking. You've suffered. So your fifth chakra really is tentative.
Yes.
And so we've got to get you speaking up, speaking your truth, sharing your wisdom. And there's also a series of rebellions that you will be going through because you've been basically a very quote-unquote good girl for most of your lifetimes, submissive female energy.
Mm-hmm.
And these rebellions are, you've been through a series of them so far, and now you're moving into adult woman, adult healer.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to start sharing your gifts, and believe it or not, you draw from in a huge body of both education and intuitive experience. but you won't know that in advance. You'll know it when you're actually connecting to people.
Yeah.
So just show up and trust, and you say, this is what I get. Take it or leave it.
Yes. Because can I just say, I'm also getting strong vibes from South Africa, from Cape Town.
You have just listened to a portion of an author interview with Scott Martineau of ConsciousOne.com. If you enjoyed listening to this author answer intimate questions about their motivation and ideas, visit www.consciousone.com for more. You can get more information on the authors, choose from several inspirational products, and view unique Wisdom Flash videos. Visit www.consciousone.com.